Meatbodies, Flora, Ocean, Tiger, Bloom. I like this album. It's going to be my 8th listen. Not quite in album of the month territory, but very, very close. A really good indie rock in the style of the Ohh Sees and lots of other good influences. It's a good album. Track 1, The Assignment. Proper good old-fashioned indie rock band. There isn't many of them about at the moment, and not many that I bump into that are this good. Sort of 60s retro feel and production. But most importantly, it's a really, really good song. Bit My Bloody Valentine in place. Track 2, Hole. Not afraid of their pop sensibilities, which is a good thing. I mean, there's the sort of synthesizer hook that's quite LCD sound system. It's a really, really good song. It's a really, really well played, and I do like this. Track 3, Silly Sybin. They are from LA. I guess they were from LA. They've got that sound. But this track's actually quite Manchester. Could be like a Charlatan song or something. A little bit harder, maybe. But yeah, some great influences in there. Track 4, Billow. Manchester again. Probably more Stone Roses this. It could be off The Second Coming and be one of the better tracks on that album, to be honest. So, yeah, loving the influences. Bet they're great live. I'd love to be there, pint in hand, bop in my head. Track 5, They Come Down. We're back in LA again after our trip to Manchester. In the likes of the Ohh Sees or Ty Segall, that kind of brilliant, driving, amazing sound. My highlight so far of this album. Track 6, Trapped, is a nice little builder-upper, not a Colonel Abraham's cover, sadly, into Move, which is sort of like LA Woman by The Doors, with some extra LA sounds thrown in as the chorus, and it goes on a bit. Track 8, I Believe in Pink, is a sort of distorted intro vocal thing. But then 9, Criminal Minds, they sound like the Pixies. This could be on Surfer Rosa, and I can give it no bigger compliment than that. I'm really loving all the different influences coming out. Track 10, ICNNVR2, more of the same really, with a nice bit of saxophone, good hook and a bit of a mad solo. Then track 11's Psychic Garden, quite car seat headrest in it, build up, and the song disappoints a little, it's a little bit of a dip. Track 12, Return to Ecstasy, a build up for the last track really, but I like the ballsiness of having a ambient new age, hauntingly beautiful bit of music thrown in as the second from last track. Good thinking, boys. Track 13, final track, Gate. Perfect last song, sort of elements of everything that came before in a slightly different way. His voice suddenly sounds a bit like Liam Gallagher, so again, more Manchester, and very Smashing Pumpkins. You know, that's who this track reminded me. So my overall review of Meatbodies, Flora, Ocean, Tiger, Bloom is that it's full of influences, that's for sure. It's got that LA sound though that makes it different and original, and it's a really, really good indie album. There isn't many of them around at the moment.